basajja mwe mugwana kuocha. You guys mugwana kuocha mwenna. Ate njagala okubagamba nti you are forcing us to do what we are supposed to do at last. Ochitegera. Bino byonna byoyogera. There is nobody who is intimidating you. There is nobody who is intimidating you. I want to tell you this. Ugandans put you there in order to exercise your judicial powers. Can you say that 1 + 1 is 2? Or you can say that 1 + 1 is 50. That's all what we want from you. We don't want you to come there and start that's not what we want from you. We want you to act like a judge. Failure to act like that judge, then we go to the public court. I want to promise you guys, if we go to the public court, the consequences and the outcomes, I repeat, if we conduct, because we wanted to use all the venues. We started from, why don't you talk about the nomination? Why don't you talk about our supporters who are innocently jailed, who are incarcerated in military detentions? Why don't you talk about them? Because you are paid to talk and act stupid. Basajja mwe abali e Uganda mmwe. Basajja mwe abali e Uganda mmwe. Mwefuula nnyo abasiru. It is very very sad muna Uganda gwatanavayo kulaba bintu bino. It is very very sad gwe muna Uganda atanavayo kulaba which is which. It is very sad gwe muna Uganda atasobola ku justifying which is which. And what is your intention? What is your intention? I might exceed 30 minutes because these are guys who needs to be addressed in a plain language. Naye njagala okubakakasa. Judge Council Segona avuddeyo n'akugamba. Look back in the 2016. All what happened. You know for sure our witnesses balira ku nsiko. You know for sure there is a massive abduction going place in Uganda because you tebana ku abductingira mwana wo. That's why ojawo n'enkalayo n'otandika okusesema bino byoyogere eby'ekisirusiru. Kati what is the context of taking a child to school? What? Why? Lwaki otwala omwana ku ssomero ng'omusajja alina PhD nze kojja omugezi I simply have a flat BA. Naye omusajja alina PhD na reasoning to that reasoning nga I cannot even reason that. Because when you started that case, you signed an oath, but you are not following it. Simanyi obanywa maluwa, simanyi obonywa ki. You have to be under the influence of something. But that one I know is because you are paid to talk and act stupid. Where abasajja Judge Owiny Dollo bazaddebo abakuweerera. Are they proud of you? Even if they are live. I know you are watching us on Facebook because there is non-Ugandan media that can broadcast this. It is we on Facebook that broadcast this. Bazaddebo where your parents are who took you to school. When they see you coughing out shit. When they see you just instead of using your brain, instead of using your forehead to think, you just think from the back. Fellow Ugandans, we went to the court. We knew all what for omulimu gwaffe tuliwo kulabisa. Fe omulimu gwaffe tuliwo kulabisa. Kati you came out and you say plan B. Oyo besije wamwe yamanyi plan B. Fe plan yaffe, our plan, main plan is to take out Museveni from power by using all means available. I repeat, Honorable Kyagulanyi, His Excellency, the President-elect, doesn't have any alternative plan. The only plan is to use all venues. But first using the law. Should you guys show us that the law does not exist in Uganda, because we are going to use all venues. So now should you show us that even the judges can be, imagine you don't even give time to the lawyers, to Museveni's lawyers to where you have become a lawyer, that is, you have become a lawyer, you are the judge, that is a kangaroo court. That is a clear kangaroo court. That's why even Judge Guti, he can be happy to attend someone who is not a military person. Ngasegirinya bagambe nti Judge Guti kati nebo nayomba ne mukazi wo bajja mukuletera. Ugandans lwaki naddala mmwe mukkiriza Museveni abakozesa ebintu nga bino? Kyemugamba temuyina maaso. Kyemugamba Museveni asobola okukeera ku makya n'abagamba mwebake n'obwana bwammwe obw'emyaka ebiri. Judge Owiny Dollo, can Museveni tell you to sleep with your 2-year-old child? Can you do that? So if you can't, then come out to the court and swallow the pin and you say, I'm out of this. Don't intimidate us, because we've been intimidated for long. We've been intimidated. Honorable Kyagulanyi, His Excellency President-elect, was intimidated. Mumukozesezzaako all sorts of intimidation. Mukedde kumacha mumusibyeko mundu that he has got guns. Instead, okulaba ebintu ng'ebyo as a judge. By the way, Judge Owiny Dollo, I don't know whether you still have Google in Uganda. Just Google who is a judge. Because that my lord title you are holding, it is a title that is given to someone who is respectable. Or it is a way how to address a judge. It doesn't mean that if they call you my lord, then you are Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Never. It doesn't mean that when they call you judge, then you are close to Jesus Christ or Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You are none other than a blood clot. You are none other than a sperm clot. You are none other than you are none other than you can go to toilet. When you go to toilet, even if you open up outside, or go yinzo kubanga ogenda ne mu toilet n'otenaza n'otambula ne B, oyinza kubanga ogenda ne mu toilet n'otanaba na musulo ng'otambula nago mu underwear yo. Let's hope you wear an underwear. Gega nagasajja ge mutusibyeko mbu you can charge, you can whatever determine the fate of Uganda. Gwe gwatasobola na kugenda mu toilet n'otawaza. What kind of a judge are you? So where are they heading you muna Uganda? Kubanga wano mbadde nga addressing oyo Owiny Dollo yesirwaza. Wano weba heading because Museveni all along wants to see Kyagulanyi azzaako ki. Wano muna Uganda wenjagalo sharing video eno. Museveni wants to see what, because he has been provoking us. Nabagambye waneggulo naye bagamba nti yakwata abaana ekalangala. He's been provoking us, committing mistakes after mistakes. Kubanga he is a master of violence as he thinks. He thinks we can tusobola okuvaayo. Kyagulanyi is very, very clever. Agenda kusooka aba studying. Naye the day Kyagulanyi will announce what next. Mwe namwe mujja kwefukira. Mwe namwe mugenda kera kumacha mugambe nti eno Uganda yaffe, eno Uganda mwe tubeera. Mwe namwe Judge Owiny Dollo mugenda kudduka mu Uganda. Kyagulanyi is a very brave man. He's going to sit down and watch. Mwe namwe muna intimidating abasagona, namwe muna intimidating abani. This time we came to fight. And we know who we are fighting with. We know who we are fighting with. Twas studying Museveni since the 60s up until now. So you are not going to intimidate us. We knew the fate of this case. We knew we cannot get anything. We knew tuchimanyi mwenna bakolera Museveni. We know all of you, from the vice president to anybody here. Tuchimanyi Museveni wabatuusa abatwala mu state house ne mutandika okunyonka amaberege. ne mutandika okubeereyo ayina Museveni byabawa. That's why all of you Museveni cadres, you have the same thinking. Every time mulinganga ababeera ku rehearsal, every time you come out to present something, you have the same thinking, and you are not afraid of talking and acting stupid in front of the public. You are not afraid. You are not. What Byabakama was saying is what you, Owiny Dollo, you are saying. What you are saying is Judge Chibita. That's what he's going to say. What you are saying, that 9, the 8 of you, Kubanga, he goes, Nabari Hasoringa, talk like this, talk stupid, act stupid. That's why you end up not having your brain. Kati gwe jaji mwemwe n'abali oko mujja genda okulaba ng'enkya mukutembwa ng'enkya mukutente nga mutambudde obwerere, because you have decided to sell your soul. It is very painful Bannayuganda, but it's not yet painful, because His Excellency Kyagulanyi, they are provoking him. Bamuprovokinga bagala kumanya chicha zako. We are going to follow you up until the last, because we know for sure tewali koti esobola gana bujulizi, because ekirezawo koti, ekireza judge, ekirezawo barrister, ekireta director of public prosecution, ekireta everybody is to determine, to weigh the evidence. Is it enough? It is the evidence that determines the case. Omuntu abera n'obujulizi nga buli transparent, nga buli justifiable, ya winning a case. If why Museveni yekyaleta, why everything that Museveni has brought, why you don't want to go into it? Lwaki mwagala? Because now mwagala omusango gusinge Kyagulanyi aliyirire Electoral Commission, Kyagulanyi aliyirire Museveni, Kyagulanyi aliyirire Director of Public Prosecution ne IGG ne Inspector General, whatever you. That's what you are driving at. Nenjagala okubakakasa. Mwagala plani mwazikola, mwagala ne Kyagulanyi kumujjako byonna byalina. Because guno musango mugenda kumusingisa era gwe you've the very same Owiny Dollo, you will cough out this verdict that you found no substantial evidence that Museveni rigged election. This is going to be your statement. Njagala kano mukasalemu. I want you guys to download this and tag Owiny Dollo that his final verdict is going to be that Museveni did not rig elections. There were some irregularities, but that does not justify that the election can be nullified. That is how you guys are going to come up with the final verdict. And you are going to say that Kyagulanyi and his team and his NUP team has to pay President Yoweri Museveni. Kyagulanyi has to pay the Electoral Commission. Kyagulanyi has to pay the Inspector General. The Attorney General. That is the final verdict you are going to come up with. Nenjagala okugamba. Instead of addressing the kidnappings, instead of putting the kidnappings, instead of accepting the evidence, we have the masses. That's why they call us the power of the people. We are here because of the power of the people who shares our videos, who share. Kyagulanyi mwali musubira Kyagulanyi okubeera nga bano babesije bammwe. Era I'm warning you, Judge Owiny Dollo, you are going to go under the majesty rule. You are going to be blacklisted anywhere. Anywhere you are going to be blacklisted. More of you appear in Zekuno because you have clearly demonstrated that you work for the dictator. You have clearly demonstrated. Tell him it's like omuntu ayogera nze Syria nyama ndyamu supu. That is what your statement is. Ogamba mbutolya nyama olyamu supu. If you are ready to abide by the Constitution of Uganda, what does it say about evidence? What does it say about affidavit? What does it say about... So, Judge Owiny Dollo wetereze. tukimanyi for sure bannayuganda kano njagala kabalekera tukimanyi nti there is nothing. Don't expect anything from the court. Bannayuganda temusuubirayo kintu kyonna kuva mu kooti. Kooti yaffe egenda kubeera mmwe omuntu wa bulijjo. Kati ali ku Twitter, kati ali ku internet, kati ali everywhere. Kati omusango mwe mugenda okera ku macha mugambe mukyayagala Museveni abakala kate banga eryo, mukyayagala Museveni abatte banga lino, mukyayagala Museveni abatte banga eddala. That's why Kyagulanyi yabagamba nti at the end of the day ngenda kuddayo mbuuze bannayuganda kiki baagala. Naye bannayuganda mmanyi kye mwagala. Bannayuganda, I know and I have trust in you. My fellow Ugandans, I have trust in you. Ostegera, I have trust in you. I have trust in you. Nchimanyi, if we come to you and we ask you, okubeera nga mubeera ba final judges, you are not going to betray us. If Honorable Kyagulanyi comes to you, if His Excellency Kyagulanyi comes to you and he asks you for a verdict, okujajinga ekintu kino, okujajinga fate, okujajinga kalulu kamwe, because you came up massively. Mwena mwakuba akalulu bannange temuggwamu maanyi kubanga tukomawo gye muli ngengeri gye mwatukubira akalulu ngengeri gye mwalonda Honorable Kyagulanyi His Excellency. This is how you must judge ekintu kino kubanga kyekya twayagala tubayise buli kimu totta kibe nga tonna kikenenya ndusu. Nandyogedde okusinga wano naye bannange bannayuganda mbasaba mwe musigadde bajjaji. Mwe musigadde bajjaji. Bannayuganda mwe musigadde bajjaji. Twaswearinga buli wolaba kale ne ya red. Kyagulanyi waligwa we tugenda oggwa. Kyagulanyi wakyatugamba kye tukola. So therefore don't expect that idiot Judge Dollo, Judge Dollo to decide. To expectinga oyo muumba tutu Owiny Dollo kubanga I know you watch our videos. That's why you come out and start stating all this. Oyo bujajo muumba tutu tagenda claiming. Mulawe tuogera n'emisiwa ne gitwerega. Tuogeza busungu. Tukyayogeranga tuogera bwogezi. Naye if Kyagulanyi gives us the authority to determine the fate of Uganda, basajja mmwe mujja kwefukira ne mu mpale zammwe. If Kyagulanyi comes back to the public, nabagamba nti you the public determine the fate of Uganda, Museveni ajja kuttako bosse, tujja kusonga mbeere entebe mu ntebe. Mbagala nnyo musharinge video eno, mbagalira.